Stage 2, 5th in the points, 1st in the KOM, and the points classification, whichever one really, is what the team is still interested in. So I've gotten into the break right off the front because, well, we were at the front because we've got one of the jerseys. So it's nice to get away early, but unfortunately too many riders attempted to get away, and where the other riders with me essentially sat up waiting for support, the moment support got here, the guys largely gave up, and I had to ride myself there for a little while to keep us away while the peloton reeled in a couple more riders. It's looking more and more likely that we might actually stay away at this point. So we're just over a minute off the front, and we're definitely going for it right now, but we're having to go really hard. Peloton, this has actually dropped a couple of riders. I would imagine they probably crashed out, but they're not catching back up because of the tempo. You know, we're pushing 85 right now and not pulling away from the field. At a minute and a half, it's close. Figure if we could just push on a little bit longer, we can, make this thing happen. Little Cat 3 coming up. It's possible that the chase might go all the way to there, attack, and then open up, another 20 or 30 seconds on that. And that would be where the peloton finally decides to sit up. Meanwhile, we've opened up, 10, 15 more seconds. We're getting closer to making this thing happen. And with 9 of us, albeit, only 6 or 7 contributing, it is slowly pulling it out. And it's not draining too fast, but it's awfully close. If we can get it over 2 minutes, I think the peloton sits up a bit. We'll be able to ease off a bit and ride on. Well, anyway, goal today, if we can become established as a break, which is still, questionable. Obviously, I'm tired. Others appear to be tired, and, we can only hang on so long. Just 10 more seconds. 7 more seconds, and it feels like it's going to be enough. 2.8K coming up on this little Cat 3. It's not a lot of points. 2K to go. How many points is it worth? 642. We obviously want to be at the front for this. And is this the top of the climb? Is it like a sprint? It is. So we need to attack before. Open up a little gap. We've done that. And then continue on easier on that sprint towards the line here. 15 seconds. And we got it. We got it. 6 points. 20 now. 20. Okay, ease off. Let those 7 come back. We dropped 1 rider in the process. What I was talking about. Get more than 2 minutes on the peloton and they might just set up. They just went over the climb. And now we're looking at 2:43 and riding pretty easy at the moment. So that was excellent. Goal, I want all of the points I can get. KOM and overall points, because we are 5th. We are involved in that competition. And here's my thought on this. 4 stages. 1 punchy, 2 sprints, 1 mountain. You're looking at a finish line that has 25 points. If we get lucky, there's 4 different stage winners. There's 4 riders with 25 points. Now, assuming that hills and mountains could see a very different result, somebody's going to get a few points that claimed points in another one. So theoretically, 30 to 35 points should beat the climbers. So 30 to 35 should be enough to beat the climbers. Sprinters is a different matter. Sprinters, you could be looking at the same 4 or 5 guys. I've done a fair bit of recovery here, and we have 2.5K to go. Just moving forward. Oh, I got blocked off. Come on. Get through here. I'm stuck. There we go. Nobody else attacked in the meantime, which is good. I'm going to attack for now. I want maximum points, and we are pulling away. Nobody's contesting me for it. We will get it. That's good. That is good. Now ease off. Let him come back to me. Peloton really came back, though, on the break as we sat up. Now, I'm okay with that for the most part, but not completely. It's back out to 2 minutes, by the way, so we have opened it back up. I'm still 33 seconds ahead of these guys. Are they not coming back to me? I mean, it's okay if they don't. I only have 20K to go to my objective. Here's my thought process. Sprinters, you figure somebody's going to win and get third or fourth, if we're lucky, right? As long as they don't win twice, because that's 50 points. All right, finally back into the break and 2.5 minutes away, so we're good to go on that part. Now we just need to get on with the program. 13K to go. Go ahead, get back to contributing. So back to the point. I think it's going to require a little bit more points counting the sprinters. Probably push us up to 35 or 40 points. So ultimately, I'm not going to win a stage. I'm not a pure sprinter. The only stage that had any sort of chance was the punchy stage, which is already behind us, and we didn't win, right? That was a hard breakaway to be a part of. Now, it's setting us up for what we're doing now. I'm fine that we didn't win that. 3K to go to this climb, so we do need to focus on making sure we get this here. 2K to go now. Ride hard. Already dropped somebody. 700 meters. Oh, just got it over the top. Just got it over the top. Boy, those two guys came on pretty hard. 26 points now in the classification. Plus 12 on anybody else. Plus 12. That is excellent. Excellent. Maximum points on the day for the KOM. And we're looking so good there. Here's my thought. I'm sitting up. I'm sitting up right now. I don't know exactly how many points I have. Well, I should know exactly how many I have. We took max here. We have 18 points. 18 is obviously not enough, right? If the target is 35 or even 40 points, if we have 35 to 40, these guys no longer want to contribute because I'm not contributing. Let the other three come back. If somebody rides on, somebody rides on. If we end up back in the peloton, that's actually a good thing for me. Because back to this thought process. Yes, there are 6 points right here. However, there's a lot more here. I have a good race day condition. It is a sprint stage, so I won't have to go as deep. I can participate in the sprint. If I can get a top 6, I'll get more points than I would get here. So that's my target. Get a little bit more, so instead of sitting on 18, I can sit on, 25 to 30-ish. With 2 stages to go. A couple breakaways, again, and we may get enough points. We may just get enough points. Also, sitting on here could, saving energy, put me in position to get those 6 points, even if we're not around for the finish. If that happens, it's okay. 6 points is still good. 6 points still puts us at 24 at the halfway point of this race when my target is 35 to 40. So we'll say our target is 40 points. If we get 40 points, I think we've got a pretty good chance of winning the points jersey, and we're well on our way on the KOM. We've got a big mountain stage coming up next, though. So there's going to be plenty of points. That KOM is far from secure right now. The 5 of us now just 20 seconds away. Peloton, they're going to catch us in just a moment. We are going to sit on. I have team support. Arsalin going to protect me. That'll help conserve some energy, but I'm already hitting into that maximum. I'm not going to contest the sprint point coming up unless there's simple lead out. I'll take a teammate like Arsalin. I'll take that simple lead out. And if I'm in position in the last 200 meters or something, then we'll make a little tiny push if others aren't aiming for it. But finishing top 3 as a not really sprinter is going to be complicated. It's going to be tough. 8K to go to that point. Speed it up a little bit here. No breakaway, so it is wide open. Those points are available. Okay, 4K and downhill. You're already up here. So LeBear with... Yes, okay. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to follow LeBear. LeBear, you're going to go forward. And Mifsud. Ooh, LeBear has a good flat rating. Let's get Mifsud as well. 99, mister. This will give me a nice little proper lead out. Yeah, LeBear's got... Come on, use that flat. Get up there. Get up there. 2K to go. Okay, I do see it. Looks like it's being contested. On to LeBear. Mifsud, go ahead and follow. But we are in position. Getting a nice lead out. Screw it. Let's go get the points. Third across line. Third across line. I'll take that. Puts us in third. 20 points now. Didn't use much energy. Did not use much. LeBear, follow me, because I'm going to use you as a lead out man. Late on in this thing. If I have a proper sprinter like a Grelier, yeah. Grelier can get up there and help out as well. I don't know all of these guys, but I'm guessing that's my best sprint option. Appears to be. So Mifsud trying to get me to the end of the stage. LeBear, Grelier to lead me out. We're all set on that part. 20K to go. I picked up 2 more points. So that put me at 20 now. And we've still got a chance to collect some here late in the stage. Under 13K. Last hill. Slightly downhill from here. 10K. We're going to want these guys getting on it here pretty soon. Set ourselves up for the run in. Okay, I do have Mifsud here as well, so let's switch the order. And then follow Mifsud. And Mifsud, start pushing on. Looks like he's got an okay flat rating. He's moving along pretty quick. And that's going to get us out front. There or thereabouts. Gel up. 5K banner. It's not in the perfect position, but he's close. 4.1. Onto LeBear. With that very nice flat rating, he'll go fast. He will get out front. Grelier missing the wheel though. I'm missing the wheel now. Grelier, go ahead and start your sprint. Even if somebody else doesn't take the points, you can at least help me get in there. And now 800 meters. Good little acceleration. Grelier's going to get some more points than me. That's okay. He's taking them away from other guys as well, so I'm okay with that. Ninth? That big old mess of bodies on the left-hand side. Off camera. Looked like we had 5th or 6th locked up, and then all of a sudden, poof, 9th. And then those guys all came into frame, coming up that left-hand side, and it's like, oh, hello. 10 more guys over there. Grelier got 3rd, taking some points away. Venturini is the one who claims the stage. He's the one we've got to watch out for later on. You got to hope for Rattalo. Walter would be fantastic if he can claim the stage later, because he didn't get very many points right now. And you know, you basically flip the top 10. I'd be thrilled with 2nd place. It would get us a bunch of points and it would probably be enough to win. But if you flip that top 10, reverse it on the next sprint stage with the other points that I've already picked up, that would be enough. So yeah, that would actually be quite ideal. I've got 2 jerseys at the moment after 2 stages sitting on 27 points. But like I said, I still don't think that's going to be enough. Venturini will pick up points. Hopefully he just does not repeat and win again. Grelier. he's got some solid points himself after that one. After that third place, he's sitting on 25. Bouchard, we're looking at, okay, so Bouchard, he won the first stage. Looks like he does have a fairly solid mountain rating. So he's a threat. Let's hope he does not score, not placing top 5 or 6 or anything like that, so he doesn't mass a bunch of points on stage 3. Otherwise, we're in trouble. Grelier, not a big time sprinter. He should not repeat. He did that because I set him up perfectly for that. He was supposed to be giving me that solid lead out, but I was a little over a bike length behind, so I didn't really get that proper lead out. I didn't get that takeoff. Plus, I'm no fantastic sprinter myself. And he had a +5, though I did as well. I am on a fitness peak, and for whatever reason, objective for this race. Venturini, 73-74. We don't know what the others are like, but I don't know how good the sprinters are, but I don't see anybody. Cockart, of course, is an absolute, proper sprinter. Dingle looks like he's pretty fast, but he's only got 10 points. So most of the riders with points right now, outside of Venturini and Cockart, not looking too quick. Bouchard is a bit of a threat in the climb. There's obviously a big threat. Jorgensen might do a bit. Oliveira, Barguil, those are the guys we'll watch on stage 3 on the final results and see how many points they acquire. But for now, we've got ourselves not 1 but 2 jerseys. And we've managed to level up, getting 9th on the stage, getting first in not 1 but 2 classifications. Those 10 points put us just over. Sometimes level ups come with big hikes, others they don't. This is one of those moments where it's not a lot of points overall, but it is 11 total attribute points, and I would say that it's 5 valuable points here for sprinter. 5 valuable points being 1 in the cobble rating, 2 in the sprint, 1 in the acceleration, and 1 in stamina. I think those are all key points that we gain there in those 4 different attributes, with one of them going double. Resistance is very important, but I think right now stamina is a bit more important in the grand scheme, what we need. Later, when we're competing against world's best, we need the resistance. Right now, we need, that ability to get free naturally, and not just on resistance, not just outlasting, but outpacing. So that +2 in sprint, +1 in acceleration is huge. Doesn't come with a point for hills or for mountain for that matter, which is already one of our weakest attributes. I would have liked that, but the climber category was only about 7 points overall. This is 11, and that only had a couple key points. So sprinter it is this time around. Also, in the skills department, I'm a little nervous about the network and getting our contract for next year with UnoX. So I'm going to spend just 1 point to give us double the interest for the contacts, and that should be enough to put us over the top. I mean, it's already mid-June. We only get, 2 more occasions this year. So those couple points should get us high enough to get that UnoX offer if we don't get any more wins. If we get the wins, it might happen, but we don't know that's going to happen. So 1 point for the network, and then we'll finish up training next time. And we're not far from starting on the race bonuses. If there was ever a day that I needed a good race day condition, it was definitely today, as this is going to be a very difficult mountain stage for me anyway. And it's not a bad draw. It's -1 draw on that expected +3, but considering what I've had the last 2 days, I really could have used the outstanding draw. 2 early climbs. We're already on the base of the first one. 3 riders now, 3 more chasing, 1 more behind that, and we're out to 1:40 already over the peloton. It really helps having that jersey, getting a start near the front, but you can see these guys are already a bit tired, giving me a bit of an advantage here with 5K to go on this first climb and participate. But Sanchez is. Benet has second. Oh, He's going for it, KOM, but he looks really tired. Sanchez, meanwhile, not. 3.4K, I think. Oh, yes, we've already dropped him. We've already dropped him. He's actually borrowing the jersey from me. So this is good. This is good. And we're out to 230 over the peloton. So we... Oh, hello. It's back together, though. Attack. Don't let that guy take this from me. Down to 3. Down to 2. I'm okay with Sanchez being here. 1.9K. We're going to be over the top here shortly. I don't necessarily need to attack these guys. I don't think they have the points. Oh, they're going for it, though. Over the top first. Okay, maximum points on that first climb. Now we can set up. We're at 36 after that. That's 10 more points. But these Cat 1s, there's a lot of points today on offer. I mean, 16 right there on the next climb. Ease off, recover on the descent here. Not wanting to contribute at the moment while we recover. As I did most of the work over the top, I should be entitled to rest on the downhill. So yeah, even though the race day condition draw wasn't great, I think it's going to be just enough. Front 6 together. Mr. KOM Borrower is here, so we do need to watch out for him this time around. Let's go ahead and get back into contribute mode. 7 of us. 3 minutes to the peloton, and we begin to climb. For now, I don't mind taking it easy. Doesn't have to be hard the whole time. I'm not a great climber overall, so 9K. You don't want to go hard for 9K when you're not a climber. We definitely want to go later. I just saw the vulnerability of that other guy last time, as he was clearly looking weaker. Only a few contributing right now. He's not much of a climber, so we should be able to beat him. But this is the important one. You get the 16 points here, and that KOM is just about wrapped up. I don't remember how many points are on the last stage, but it's not much. There might be a KOM or 2. Down to 8. But they're not major climbs, so we're talking small points. So if we have it at the end of the day, we have it. 3.5K. Really just down to 2 guys left, so Sanchez seems to be the only other one who's really much of a proper climber. 4. Now I can start thinking about attacking and going and getting clear and using that punchiness to okay, pause because I want to set this 95. It's going to use up my red bar, but I want to pace my yellow. You know what? Keep pushing. 98, 99. Let's just go 99. Get these points. Get these points. Those 3 guys are close on my heels. They are coming at me. They are coming at me. Can we hold them off? Ah, second over the top. That's Sanchez, isn't it? That'll get him some points because he was second over the top on the previous one. Good points, but not enough. 12. Only missed out on 4 points though. Still have work to do though. He is now second, so we got to watch out. 24-point advantage. There's 6 here. There's 16 here, and another 16 at the finish. Now, I don't expect that any of the breakaways is going to be around at the finish line. But it does feel like if we want to hold everybody off, I might still need to be alive for this Cat 1, not just these next 2 periods. If we can get over the top first here, then I suspect we can get the 6 points there as well, which would be great, because that's all we're going to have a shot at today, is the 12 points available. If we can get max 12 points on the sprint, that'll put us at 39, one shy of where we need to be with 1 stage to go, meaning stage 4 would be quite easy to sit on and then just go for the stage at the end of the stage. Test out that new sprint, that 72-80 that we have. 80. We have 80 acceleration now. Our first 80 attribute. So 6 here. Mr. KOM, who's no longer a factor in that, is a minute and a half off the back, riding with one other guy, and we dropped 1 additional one. So 6 of the original 9 are here. Let's go ahead and get Wata. 5K to go. 2K to go. Let's go ahead and speed, and sprint. Got it. 33. Looking good. Looking good. So far, so good today. We've only missed out on 4 points compared to the maximum. We're still relatively fresh. We have one more to contest before we get into the big mountains, which are going to be a real problem for me. 67 mountain rating is not going to get us too far in that category, but for now we set up for the next one. More of a selfish day. Definitely not thinking about the stage. I've got no chance on the stage. Thinking about the points. Points available. And we do want to get the max points here. Okay. 3.5K. Relay, contribute, get near the front, please. 2.3. Sanchez is the one to watch out for. I may be punchier. I don't know how punchy he is. But we are looking inside that last K, so attacking now. Another attack in the leading group. And that'll do it. Maximum points. 54 now. Sanchez does pick up 2, so he was third over. He's probably my only contender now. Unless somebody, whoever wins the stage, takes both of these and picks up the 32 points there. And had some from, like say winning the first stage, something along those lines. Half? Oof, that's all. Got a lot of work for only halfway through. Okay, starting to dip the maximum now as that green bar is coming down. So, ride easy for a while. Otherwise, I'm not going to fare well on that climb. 2.5 minute gap over the peloton. The other 3 guys have already been caught. And Mr. KOM picked up no points today, or maybe 2 at most on the first climb. Actually, it would have been more than 2. Probably picked up a couple points on the first climb, but that's about it. So, completely ruled himself out of contention. So the guy who was second place, out of nowhere, Sanchez, is very much the main competitor on that one, as he and I have clearly been the 2 strongest in the group. Inside 60K and close to starting climbing. Let's go ahead and get some water. 2 minute advantage as we start the climb before the climb. Things flatten out for a little bit. And we start to climb again. Still might be climb before the climb. Depends on who's the race organizer. We have no actual profile. The actual steep bit, the actual proper climb, coming up soon, but I usually argue that once you're going up, you're going up. So we've been on the climb for a while, but now we enter the proper climb. 11.5K to go. So yeah, no desire to attack. No desire to get left behind either. Yeah. That fast pause sometimes does not pan out too well. Peloton. Hello, Peloton. What the heck? Was that because of the pause thing? Because I thought we had a much bigger gap than that. And I don't have the pace there going with 8 kilometers left. Yeah, no more points for me today. Let's hope it's not the same rider who takes this thing. 45 left in the peloton, 27 left in the peloton, and I'm out of energy. We've got 1 left on the team up there, and he's got nothing. Not sure how he hasn't been dropped. I'm 3.5 minutes back, so I'm not going to catch back up. Oh, dropped as we go over the top. Okay, fine. Be that way. No, I'd rather recover on the descent. I was thinking about that sprint point at the bottom, trying to get in position, but we're 4.5 minutes down. There's no way we're getting anything from that. Ease off, buddy. Ease off. Take a little breather. Down to an 8-point gap. Actually, it's still an 8-point gap, that is. 8K to go. Maybe. Would help if it would pick me out somewhere. It doesn't like me. Game thinking I don't exist anymore. 5k to go. And out of energy. I should be well within whatever time cutoff. There's riders way, way behind where I'm at. Okay. Gosh, he was down in the order a little bit. So was Jorgensen. So that was kind of what I was expecting in terms of the finish here. Bouchard was only 15th, so he did not get a bunch of KOM points. So on that part, we're okay. He also did not get a bunch of green jersey points. I think that was the other one that's a big threat. And I think we should still be in good condition. I don't know what happened on the penultimate climb. Who went over the top there? So we'll check our status, but things are looking fairly good with one stage to go. I think we're gonna have a couple tight contests, a couple riders giving us a run for our money. But I like our chances right now of getting not one but two jerseys. Points classification. I was hoping for 35 to 40 to be the grand total. It's going to be 45. I have a 12-point gap to cover on that final stage. Breakaway, 2 sprint points. That could be 12. But then I'd have to get something on the finish line as well to make it 13. Those two should not feature in the sprint, should not be gathering points. But I've definitely got some work to do. And none of these guys, Vault or maybe, are going to feature. And Venturini, these guys all still sitting on 25. Which means they could still potentially get to 50 if one of them win the stage. Tough ask. Didn't expect 45 to be the grand total, but it's still doable. Still an option. Not going to be easy. KOM though, we got it. We don't even need to focus on that one. But it's a sprint. It's a sprint at the end. One stage to go, but that is going to do it for this one. I'm Decathlon Gamer. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Be safe out there. Bye for now.